Hey guys, it's Jason here. Welcome back to the channel and welcome to the video. First run this year of the Creighton EXB 8S. Haven't had this out since I think right before the XTR XRT, the Traxxas truck came out. Castle XLX2, 800 kV, 39, 1-1 gearing. I've got the ramp set up as high as I can go. I was out here with the Kronos XTR, ripping that bad boy around. I'm gonna kind of leave it where it is, but start off kind of small, just to get used to this thing again. I said small, but man, did that launch nice. Holy, that thing just flies, doesn't it? And I mean, I say that, guys, I know it's not super crazy air or anything, but I'm just literally putting up to it, giving it a little blip when I get to the ramp, and it's like zoom. Now I did fatten up my bullets today on the QS8s because they were really loose, like really loose. When I was out with the Kronos XTR, I was saying how that is one of my favorite trucks. And I say that because this too is one of my favorite trucks. Basically stock. Yeah, it's a roller. I put my electronics and servo in it and radio gear and all that fun stuff, but there's nothing aftermarket on this truck. Stock tires, stock chassis, stock everything. Yeah. Pretty sure the ground shakes when that thing lands. I'm just gonna bring it in. I want to check my connectors. Just want to make sure they're staying put. All's good, guys. I should mention too, because I know people are always curious about these things, running the Gens Ace high voltage red line packs. That's what that yellow and red sticker is. 4S 7500s, not charged to high voltage. So charged to 4.2 volts per cell. Castle ESCs do not like anything over the max voltage. So if you were running, let's say 6S in this truck right now, you could charge them to high voltage because that peak, that max voltage is not being hit on the ESC. However, when you're running it at 8S, which is what this ESC is, that's what it's rated for, that's its highest cell count it can take is 8S, you cannot go over the 4.2 volts. So high voltage packs are great when you're, let's say, running a 4S and a 6S, 3S and a 4S, or a bigger ESC than, let's say, something like this. If you're running a Max 4 and you wanted to run 8S, you could run high voltage, no problem. But yeah, when your max voltage is 8S, it's good to keep it at just LiPo voltage, so 4.2 volts per cell. Yeah. Such a beast. Those are all the rocks I bring up with me when I come flying up. And pine cones. Oh, guys, there was no input there at all after I left the ramp. I just let it fly. No correction at all. I should say too, guys, 7PX, I've been running the rugged pretty much almost all winter. Just because, well, it's winter and the rugged's waterproof. So it's nice to have the 7PX back in the hand. I was looking at the 10X and the 7PXR the other day, but holy man, I'd have to sell a kidney to afford one of those things. I think now the 10PX is over 1,000 Canadian. That's just insane. I mean, don't get me wrong, it's an awesome radio, super comfortable in the hand, does everything it's supposed to, but whew, yeah, I can't afford that. Yeah. What a monster. Funny how my ramp is holding up and not moving much with this truck, but yet when I was out with the Kronos, it was all over the place. Just checking the GoPro there. That's nice. Thing I don't think I have on this. Well, wait. Do the bumpers have kind of chassis skids on them? Oh yeah, I guess they do. Oh yeah, they do. Okay. I'm gonna keep bringing it in, guys, and just keep checking the connectors. Like I said, my bullets were they were a little loose, and I did fatten them up this morning, but I just want to make sure that we don't lose a connector, because I had a lot of problems with this truck when I first got it. Not the truck itself, but just the with these connectors, having them come loose, there's so much voltage going through them that I was having issues. I burnt literally out a connector. I actually had an ESC completely damaged, it let go right here. So I'm kind of, I don't want to say nervous now, but I'm just always checking it. Like I said, it was nothing to do with the truck. I just, for some reason, I had a lot of issues with those QS8s in the beginning. They're a very big connector. They're very heavy when they're bouncing around. So yeah, that's all. If you guys missed the video I did on the GenZace Arrma's D300, that's what charged up these two batteries today, no problem. So 2 batteries, 4S, 6500 milliamp on AC power, no issues whatsoever. said, I'm pretty sure the ground shakes when this thing lands. Big old chassis slap. So friggin' nice. Oh, I love it. Seriously. Again, guys, one of my favorite trucks. Between this and the Kronos XTR, I don't know which one it would be. I mean, they're both a little different. This is big, but yet still handles amazing. Ramp moved again. I doubt that's going to do much, but give it a try. Oh, connector. Oh, what's going on here now? Maybe a bullet? I don't spend much time ripping around pavement, but every once in a while it's fun. Yeah, we're down there somewhere. There we are. Need a wheelie bar. Such a beast. Oh yeah, and I goofed up the ramp there when I backed up it. Jeez. That's quite a sight to see it coming, because there's like for about a second, well, half a second, I don't see it. I would just see it rip up the hill all of a sudden. Coming at you, it's pretty wicked. Oh, there's something in there rattling. Truck feels great. Just sounds a little, there's a little noise there every once in a while. So nice to drive this truck. I know I keep saying that, but loud, but so nice to drive. Oh, I don't know if that was a connector, but something let go. Kind of lucked out. I was gonna go into that jump pretty hard. Let's see here what happened, guys. The switch. Let's see. Oh, that one's a little loose. It seems like it's connected. Definitely have to figure out what that noise is. Truck feels great. All right, guys, we're gonna take one more jump, and then we're gonna pack it in because I need these to keep backing off a little bit. And I also noticed that this one right here, I'll show you guys, is a little loose. You can see right there, it's not taking much to move that in and out. So I need to fatten up all these bullets too. I don't know what's going on with them. I usually don't have that kind of a hard time with bullets, but oh well. Anyways, like I said, guys, one or two more jumps and we're gonna pack it in, bring this thing home in one piece. To be honest, I'm more kind of just concerned about not having any issues with the electronics. You know, it would be nice if Arrma did the same thing Pirelli did in other companies, where they have that little bend on your body pins or your body clips. Makes it a lot easier to plug them back in. All right, here we go. See if we can get one nice jump in. Yeah. As my jump keeps making its way down, I'm losing a bit of the ramp, like the angle. So effortless. I feel like sometimes I come up to the ramp, massive amounts of speed, and then sometimes I come up with a little bit of speed and I almost feel like I get the same height. I don't get the same length, but I don't know if that makes any sense. All right, guys, you know what? Again, I did good. Didn't break anything, nothing caught on fire. I'm gonna pack it in and, like I said, guys, give the electronics a little bit of maintenance. Fatten up those bullets, keep my connectors connected. But man, what an awesome truck. And those 7500s, they just keep you running. All right, this time coming in. All right, guys, the truck is home. It's back on the bench. It's not all cleaned up. I don't know what to tell you guys. I always kind of end a running video with the same thing, saying everything's all cleaned up. Lately, that has not been the case. You can see over here with my SCX6, it came back, guys, from a fun rock crawling adventure, and it just ended up back up on the shelf. I think I actually grabbed like a paper towel, I wet it, and I sort of went over the truck. But as you can see, guys, there's so many scratches now from bouncing off the rocks and all that kind of fun stuff. And this thing's only been out now twice. Yeah, once it had the Proline rims, but I was still running the stock tires. Now I've been out with the Super Swampers. Lots of videos, guys, on this truck. I know that I'm not a huge crawler guy. I know that most of the audience and the subscribers are not into these trucks. But if you are, everything is coming from a guy like me and a guy like yourself. I am, guys, a full-on basher. I like to go fast. I like to jump. I do have my Rift, and I think way over here I do have my Hammer Ray, but this thing is also insane. But for the most part, guys, I do bashing. I do fast trucks. That's just what I enjoy. But this year, I have really been enjoying the SCX6. I have yet to take it out on a trail. I've only been going out to my buddies and rock crawling it and all that kind of fun stuff. But there is a ton of footage. There's still footage left over from the first run I ever did with it. And then I've got footage running the Super Swampers. But that, guys, is a completely different video. For this one, Creighton 8S EXB is such a pleasure to drive. And if you're thinking, you know, wow, I kind of like that truck, but I'm not hardcore. You know, it's the EXB. I'm not all about, you know, sitting at 80, 300 feet in the air. You don't need to. This truck is so much fun to drive. Don't feel like if you're watching a video and the influencers are doing their job at selling it in the way, you know, send it high, buy these parts. Don't think that that's what you need to do. This truck, guys, bone stock. So, because I mentioned it during the video, it has no upgrades, is an absolute blast to drive. Yes, if I'm going to get more crazy with it, I may have to improve on a few parts. But I've really just been enjoying it, doing what I did today. I've had it out before and I've done all the backflips and all that kind of fun stuff. But I just really enjoy driving this truck. It has tons of power from this combo. The XL-X2 and these connectors, again, have given me some issues. I did have one, I mentioned it also, guys, during the video, where I think it was down here in the negative. It actually just broke apart. It may have been able to be soldered back, but I didn't really want to take my chance with something else happening after. So if I did manage to get it soldered back together, I didn't want something else to happen. If it broke again and then things got worse, maybe I damaged my batteries, maybe I damaged the motor, or even bigger, guys, do something to the whole truck because maybe it catches on fire. So I ended up just getting one more. I am curious now that Hobby Wing has their new Max 2 version of the Max 5 out. I've mentioned in other videos, I was not a huge fan of the Max 8 Gen 2 because one of them went up in flames. However, the replacement for that has been awesome. It is in my Kronos XTR and it's been working amazing. One other thing too, I did talk about batteries. So in the truck today, I was running two of these. These are the Genze 7500 milliamp 4S packs, charged up to LiPo voltage, not high voltage. But I also have, guys, these 6000s that I run a lot too. I was running these, I think, last year quite a bit in the truck, just because they're a little smaller, a little bit lighter. But honestly, having the 7500s in this thing, again, between the XL-X2 and the 800 kV, I didn't notice anything. It performed amazing, still gobs of speed, just an absolute monster. And over here, guys, also is the IMR's D300 charger. If you did watch the sort of initial video of this charger, everything worked awesome, and I was trying a Gens Ace 68 milliamp 6S pack, and I reached about 6.5 amps on charge. Again, that was running it on AC. When I was charging up for the Chronos XDR run, which you guys haven't seen yet, I had this plugged into my surge protector. I reached the 6.5 no problem, or 6.8, sorry, amps, no problem at all. The only thing I can think of is the day that I was doing the video, I had an extension cord plugged into the surge protector, and then that was plugged into the charger. I don't know if that affected it somehow or not, but either way, guys, again, just a small update on the IMARS D300. It did charge up on AC power, a 6800 milliamp 6S pack, no problem. So that, guys, was pretty awesome. So I'm actually, guys, now going to get rid of the high-tech. This is a beast of a charger, don't get me wrong, it's gobs of power, but that little guy is doing everything I want to do. It's easy to use, it doesn't take up a lot of space, so I don't need this one anymore. I also, guys, I use it too for some of my other packs, the D300 as well. It does a lot of my smaller packs, no problem. So yeah, I'm pretty much, guys, set. Either way, that was a really long way to end the video, but I just kind of wanted to go over, you know, the charger, the batteries, a few other things, kind of let you guys know about the SCX6, kind of give you guys an update of that, because there are going to be a lot of videos coming out of that truck. Because again, these two trucks, the Creighton 8S, this is one of my favorite bashing trucks. I enjoy driving it. Again, I don't need to be sending it 80 feet in the air. I don't need to be beating the living crap out of it to enjoy it. It's an awesome truck to go out and drive. And when it comes to the SCX6, again, yeah, I've done foams and tires, and you can see the different rims now and stuff like that, guys. And again, I'll be covering it in other videos, but that truck's still running stock electronics, all the stuff, all the good stuff, and it's still amazing to drive. I've been really enjoying it. But either way, guys, again, that was a really long way to end the video. And as always, guys, if you enjoyed this video, give me a big thumbs up, please subscribe, and have a great day.